Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel, Try to Be. This is Kev and it's Saturday morning. This video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to take me all week to film this video, and what I want to do is take you on a week of training that I do. So a whole week of triathlon training basically, just to try and give you an idea of what my week looks like. So it's early morning, it's about 6:30 on Saturday morning. It's foggy as you can see, and about to head to the swimming pool to do a swim session first, and then be heading up to Rother Valley Country Park is the plan, to go to do park run. So one of the guys from the Tri Club is doing his 100th park run today, so that'll be nice to join him and do that. So let's head off to the pool. Won't be much, can't film at the pool obviously, but head to the pool and start the swim session. Right, here we are, Kirkby Leisure Centre. Just going to go in, obviously can't film, but going to do a swim session. Not decided what I want to do. Do I want to do a CSS test or do I want to do a full session? Find out in a bit, because then I decide what I want to do. Okay, swim done. Just did the CSS test, so be interesting to see what the results are as soon as they come when I can put them in the system. So we'll do that in a moment, but hopefully get that done before park run and put the stats on the screen. But 400 metre time trial and then a 200 metre time trial. You can hear Nita in the back, she's excited we're going to park run. So yeah, interested to see what that comes out at. We'll put the stats on the screen here as soon as I can. Just done the CSS calculator and got the results from that, so really pleased, because my CSS used to be 2 minutes 12, 2 minutes 13. Then with a load of coaching and training through Chesterfield Tri Club, I got that down to about 2:05, 2:06. And I've just done that now and been swimming 3 times a week now for the last, well, 3 months probably. And my CSS now bang on 2 minutes. So I'm really pleased with that. Would have really liked that to be 1:59, but you know what? I'm going to take 2 minutes, because 2 minutes CSS for me is absolutely fantastic. And that just shows you that training and some coaching really pays off and really works. So really happy with that. So on the way to park run for part 2 of today's training. Right then, well, we've arrived at Rother Valley Country Park only to find out that park run is cancelled, because apparently they can't get into the storage box to get all the kit out. So not too sure how they've managed to lock themselves out of that, but it does seem that park run is cancelled for the day. So what are we going to do? Can't abandon training, so we'll certainly do the 5k loop of the lake. If we don't do the couple of loops, might do a 10k, but for now we'll have a look at the ducks. Shall we have a look at the ducks? Nita was all set and ready for a park run, but unfortunately that's not going to happen this morning. So change of plan, you have to adapt. You have to adapt your training plan, adapt your training schedule, and decide what you're going to do differently. So this morning it's going to be a steady 10k, I think. So we'll take our time and go round and see, just take a steady plod instead of hurtling around a 5k park run. But these things happen, and that's what training's all about. You've got to adapt and do your own thing, but still on a high from the CSS, so we'll make the most of this morning and hope that the fog lifts and that the air clears a little bit. Right, are we ready? Well, park run was cancelled, but I met Karen here, Coach Karen from Chesterfield Tri Club, and we've just done 1 lap of Rother Valley, and I swear she's trying to kill me, because that was what we were doing, 8 minutes 30 miles. Yeah. That's ridiculous, but great pace, and we enjoyed that. So we're going to take a steadier loop this time, please. You've already done 2 laps, haven't you? Yeah. So sun's coming out, gradually burning off that fog look, but yeah, I think we'll have a steadier lap this time. Right, non-park run done. Push that to a 10k. Well, thanks for dragging me around the first lap, because that was tougher than I thought it was going to be, but we're going to get 56 minutes for a 10k. I'm happy with that for a training run. On the sun's coming out now, that fog's just gradually burning off, and it's going to be a sunny day. Right, coffee and a cake I do deserve.
Sounds good.
That's training done for today. A long bike ride tomorrow, and you're coming doing the bike ride tomorrow, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're doing the medium route?
Yeah.
There'll be at least 3 of us on that then, so that's tomorrow's time to recover. Good morning folks, welcome back to day 2 of 7 days or 6 days of training. Today's Sunday and it's a lovely glorious sunny morning, a bit chilly, but we're here at the John Fretwell complex for the start of the Mansfield Big Red Ride. Now this isn't a race, it isn't a sportive, it's a reliability ride, and these are designed years ago apparently to checking reliability on bikes, so it'd be quite good to see how it goes. And I've done it before, done it two or three times now. Going to do the medium route with 2 or 3 guys from Chesterfield Tri Club, and we'll see them later. We've got the gang, Karen, Tim. It'll be fun, isn't it?
Get your own back today.
Get my own back today, yeah. Coach Karen can get a bit of a work hard around the bike route after yesterday's run. Yes, definitely.
But she was injured yesterday.
No, she's not injured, right? She's not injured. I just want to say, it's not injured and it's not my fault, right? And if it is an injury, it's definitely not my fault, and I wasn't there. Right, everybody's heading off.
It's like herding sheep.
South Normanton, they're going. Go on, Steve, having a joint, mate. He's not listening. Right, we're off. Start of the Big Red Ride. And like I said before, it's just a reliability ride. So it's nothing. It's not a race. Big group got off in front of us, mind you, and they will go and chase down everybody. But definitely not going to face and race those and try and keep up. But Tim set off fairly quick, and somewhere behind me is Karen. Not sure where. Hopefully just behind me. There's Kaz behind us. Just riding past Thoresby Hall, Thoresby Park. Used to be home of Outlaw X. He's no more. It was a great race, and this was the last bit of the bike coming along this road here. What's at the end of this, Tim?
I can smell the bacon cob.
I can smell it and I can taste it. And there's a bacon cob and a coffee with my name on it at the end of this road.
Artlist.io.
Right, cafe stop done. We're off again. All fed, watered, refueled, ready to go. About, what have we got? About 10 miles. Something like that, 10-12 miles to get back, and then I've still got 6 mile home. Yeah, all back safely.
Thanks for that.
Good ride, that. Enjoyed that. Well done. Well, it wasn't too shabby either. Too slow, was it?
No, good stretch that.
Right then, ride done. So put the stats on the screen up here, but it's a bit of a ride of 2 halves that, because Garmin wasn't navigating, so I had to stop Garmin, restart it. So I've got 2 rides really. So I'll put both of them up here so you can see both rides. But I enjoyed that. It's about 50 miles ish. Mansfield Red Ride, 36, 37 miles, and the rest there and back. So enjoyed that, good ride. So on to tomorrow. Tomorrow is swim and turbo session. So okay, so day 3 of week's training. Just about to go to the leisure centre, just walking into the leisure centre now for a swim. Obviously won't record, but I've got a swim session to do. A little bit similar to what I did the other week, last Thursday at Chesterfield Tri Club, but we'll put all the stats on the screen afterwards. Right, okay, swim done. So 1700 metres in total. The main session that I set myself was 1500 metres. The average 159 per 100. I'll put the stats on the screen, but 159 per 100 for that main session, and that was just under my new CSS, so that worked out quite well. Right, time to dash home and get ready for the turbo session. Okay, so part 2 of Monday is on the turbo. I've made it home, dashed into the shed. Do a quick tour of the shed if you like while we're here. I think I've done this before, but large screen TV there with Swift ready to go. All the medals and framed medals from various events, even a treadmill. So just waiting for others to rejoin the ride. It's not like me to get home in time, but made it without too much of a dash and no technological issues today. We've even got Nita pooching around to have a look. Alright, anyway, wait for others to join this ride and get this ride started. Okay, just having a quick look at the Zwift workout for this evening, and it's called Extensive Anaerobic 1 minute. And it's about an hour and 3 minutes. Usually we only do 45 minutes to an hour, but an hour and 3 minutes with lots of reps of minutes by the looks of this. So a bit of a warm up, then 4 times sort of higher power, 160, 115 watts. For me, it's around about my FTP. I really need to do an FTP test, but I haven't got around to it, and see what my FTP really needs resetting. But anyway, we'll do that one day. And then lots of recovery with 1 minute efforts. Looking at that, but it'll all be on the screen. So I'm recording the Swift ride as well. So see what that looks like later. That was tough. Over 300 watts for a minute, 170% of FTP. It killed me. Well, there we go. Main efforts all done. I think in the last 2 free rides I averaged about 255, 260 watts, which was a bit lower than the main set, but burnt out by then. So now I've just got a 5 minute cool down. 5 minute easy effort, then a 5 minute cool down to the end of the ride, and that's it. So another day of training done. Keep your eye out for tomorrow, because we're in the gym with some strength and conditioning. Hi guys, so another day of training. It's Tuesday and gym sessions tonight. It's raining, so I'm going to be quick and go inside. Can't film in the gym, but I'm going to do 2 sessions tonight. First one is a strength session run by Pure Gym behind me here, and that's going to be more circuit training, body weight stuff, few kettlebells and that kind of stuff. 30-minute class there, followed by a 45-minute to an hour lift class, which is mainly barbells, squats, that kind of stuff, bent over rows, all that kind of weightlifting. I can't do any filming in there, so I won't be able to do that, but I'll let you know how it goes later and put the stats on the screen afterwards. But it's raining, so I'm going in because it's getting wet. Okay, gym class is done. So that was tough sessions again. The circuit training for the Pure Gym strength class. Google it if you want to have a look what goes on, but basically circuit training, sled push, dumbbells, barbells, sandbags, lunges, various stations, 8 different stations. So all rotation. We did 2 loops, and then a 1 minute wall sit, 1 minute press ups repeated, and then straight into the lift class, which is just lots of weights, squats, lunges, bicep curls, overhead press, that kind of stuff, tricep curls, all done to music. But I enjoy it because it's a nice class and it's a motivator. So anyway, they're both done. Stats on the screen. Ready for track tomorrow night with Clown Roadrunners. Okay, so Wednesday night is track night, and I've just arrived. Just got into the school car park. Not sure how much filming I can get done tonight, but it's cold. It's about 3 degrees. We've had just about every season all day. So we've had rain, wind, snow, sleet, hail, sunshine. It seems to have calmed down a little bit now, but going to head to the track. Got a session tonight with Clown Roadrunners, which I think tonight's session there's 10 1 minute repeats, a little bit of a warm up before, cool down afterwards. Put all the stats on the screen later, and I'll try and film a little bit while I can on the track, but it may not be possible. See how it goes and let you know after this. Okay, track session done. Just see me leaving the track behind me there. Just under 6k I think was the actual distance, but the session was 5 minutes at sort of 10k pace, 2 minute recovery, then 10 times 1 minute efforts with 1 minute recovery, and then another 5 minute effort with a 2 minute recovery, and then a little bit of a cool down. So pleased with that. Good running tonight considering the day I've had. I started the day at 4:30 this morning, 12 hours at work, and then still come to the track and run like that. I'm quite pleased with that. So I'll put the stats on the screen and we'll see you tomorrow. Right, okay, so it's Thursday evening, last day of training for the week, and I'm at Claycross Active, which is the new leisure centre in Claycross, for Chesterfield Tri Club coach swim session. So we'll be doing an hour and a half, 3k usually, thereabouts, maybe 2:7 to 3k. So it could be a long session. Can't film inside again as usual, it's a swimming pool, so we don't do any filming indoors, but I'll try and get some shots of the swim sets and the boards that we use and try and get some of that captured. But it's going to be a good session. It's always a tough day for me, Thursday, last day of the week, last day of training, and I'm feeling the fatigue. Things like HRV rate is low at the moment, and that's struggling. So anyway, let's go in, get the swim done, and we'll be back in a bit.
Artlist.io.
Right then, swim done. Another good swim session, 3 kilometres again, 3,000 metres, lots of drills, laps and lengths. So we did a set of 150 metres, then 125, then 100, and then 75 metres, 4 times round. It's good endurance. It's an endurance set that we're working through, so pace is a little bit slower than usual, but it's still a good endurance set, so enjoying that. Right, that is the end of my training week. 6 days, activities every day. Hope you've enjoyed looking through the video and seeing all the things that I do every week. And that's a normal week now. That's been a normal week for the last 3 or 4 months, to be honest. And looking forward to race season really getting underway, because as soon as it does, then I'm going to be in good shape, I hope. Right, tomorrow is the most important day of the training week. Rest day. Nothing. Friday is my rest day. I do nothing on a Friday because it is all about getting that rest and recovery in, ready for the start of the next set. So Saturday morning again will be swim and run. Sunday, hopefully a bike. It depends on the weather, and so on and so on. And it's paying dividends. I'm seeing the benefits in the speed on the track, the speed in the pool, the endurance on the bike, seeing all those gains coming through and starting to creep in. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like and subscribe, and keep your eye out for events coming up soon.